Hello out there, welcome to episode, oh god, what is it, 10, 11 of Banjo-Tooie. This is Chad McCann, involuntarily twitching this game for your hopeful viewing pleasure. As always, check out our Patreon at dkvine.com/Patreon. This was a milestone, and we hit it. We have now sunk below that original milestone, but hey, I'm actually enjoying these things, so I figured we might as well keep them up. Let's definitely log into the cloud storage so we can get our save file. Very important in a game of this size. So in the last, 2.5 streams or so, we had been digging into Grunty Industries, and I've actually been looking much more fondly upon that stage than I remembered it from the last time I had played the game. It's like a crazy tangled puzzle box that you just have to... You know, actually, that's a really great analogy because it's a rectangular prism. Grunty Industries is one of those giant puzzle boxes where you'll figure out one little thing and then you'll use it elsewhere, and eventually you unlock access to the entire thing. That's really, to me, what Grunty Industries is all about, is getting access. Once you have that, it's relatively easy to knock everything out. But because we've spent so much time on that and we've unlocked a few key moves, like this one here, I figured it would be a good enough time as any to dig into Hailfire Peaks. But before we do that, let's figure out, since we're standing right here and we do happen to have the claw clamber boots, let us suss out where they are. I think they might be on the roof of the Hailfire Peaks temple. Oh yeah, just already the textures and yeah. Oh, I'm ready for this. The way the music changes for the Isle of Hags variation. Yeah, Hailfire Peaks is... I've said it before, it bears repeating though. Oh, hello. Ah, God, still 3 more of those guys. I believe they randomly distribute the Jinjos throughout the game world, or at least which colors you'll pick up at any different time. So you might... Yeah, maybe the chat will correct me if I'm completely off base here, but I believe strategy guides don't really help with what color the Jinjos are, just which ones are Jinjos versus Minjos. Speaking of the Twitch chat, let's say hello to some people who turned out today. We've got amazing DJ Dustin, No Name Septuple 9, Karate Man Joe. While I'm reading out names, I think I can also get a new honeycomb, and we're going to need it in Hailfire Peaks, so let's go talk to Honeybee. Starkweather TD, Ice Corin, welcome, hey. Falcon Dove Owl, aka Karakong, has shown up. I think, yes, the plateau is where we go. Ice Corin is corroborating the Jinjo tale I've been spinning, so that's good to hear. my memories aren't completely shot, although it should be repeated that I'm probably... repeated from a previous stream anyway, that I'm probably going to have trouble figuring out precisely where things are in Hailfire Peaks. My memories are a little hazy.
You have enough honeycombs for 1 extra energy unit. Do you want to trade?
Apologies for that, if anyone's waking up to this.
Toss your honeycombs over here, Big Bear.
Oh no, she's doing the Candy Kong thing.
Here's your extra energy, Big Bear.
Okay, so she needs 9 next time. I believe that would make it our final honeycomb of the game. Because we are nearing our penultimate stage, and I know we haven't been collecting them from every stage since, but I doubt there's... What would that be? 8 plus 11? There's no way that we've missed 19 honeycombs. So I'm guessing those final 8 are the ones. Because every time she increases by 2. It's kind of an RPG-style thing that they do in this game. DJ Dustin asking if I'm going to try and 100% Tooie. I'm sure that by the end of it we'll do maybe 1 or 2 cleanup runs, but you know, to get everything that largely I'm going to lean on you guys to shout out things that that I may have just run past while oogling textures, but I'm not going to go crazy about 100%ing it. I think that there's going to be a certain line in those latter streams where the view... Ooh, look at that tent. Oh, I love this. Oh, it's so good. Look at this. Look at the textures on this.
2 years, finally I've made it to the warmth of Lava World, with a belly full of water.
There he is, our old pal Gobi. We rescued him earlier from Witchy World. Yeah, and I can't remember precisely why it is you need Chuffy in this world, but yeah, we call him here and then we cool him down. All right. Okay, Hailfire Peaks. This is brilliant. Where to start? First off, I mean, as always, just check the lighting. It's just gorgeous what they do here. You're back out into the sun, and then you can just feel the heat emanating. This was featured prominently in that little intro cutscene. I didn't. Oh God. Oh, I forgot about him.
I don't recall you paying for a tour of my volcano. I'm gonna burn your furry hide.
Okay, I think that's the first order of business then. Yeah, taking care of, this one would be Chili Billy. His brother, Chili Willy, is also out there and trying to, wreak havoc for us. Okay. Cameron Regal has showed up as well. Hello, sir. Alright, so, yeah, clearly I cannot look at the chat and play this level at the same time. Certainly not with everything trying to kill me, so, yeah, definitely the first thing we need to do is climb the mountain and dispose of Mr. Billy. Oh, yeah. Check the lighting here. I think later on there's a segment where you actually have to roll down this hill as a... oh, man. You have to roll down that hill as a snowball, or maybe it's a similar hill to it. And with those hands coming out, it's extremely difficult. Okay, I have a Globo, but I'm a little concerned that it might not be this Globo. So I'm not going to use him just yet. Those hands, by the way, are called Hot Hands. No Name Septuple 9 has very generously given us the baddie name, which was featured, I believe, in an old issue of Scribes. Someone asked, do you have a list of the baddie names? Because they weren't specifically called out. Oh, hey, could we, no, a little too big. Maybe we have to wait for... I'm going to see if Chili Billy can take care of this for us. Or maybe a... You see that giant crack? Obviously we need to break this apart. But anyway, one of us asked on the Scribes of old about the baddie names, and they helpfully published a list from the dev team. Oof, yeah. Here we go. Okay. So this is one of two events like this that require the assistance of the bosses. The other one will be Bigafoot in the ice side of Hailfire Peaks. But, whoa! Okay. Yeah. Remember when I said we're gonna need health for this one? Good lord. Okay. Alright, I just want to turn around and get a look. Oh, so this is one of the advantages of playing this game on Xbox Live Arcade. This bit would just make it absolutely chug on the N64. You'd be getting maybe 10 frames a second, if that, but silky smooth. These are the original textures. This is just mind-blowing. Let me see if... I think this will lead me up to Chili Billy. I hope. Yep. There is a flight pad, so I think that we're on the right track. Yep, certainly. And have our ice eggs ready. Wonderful. Hot and spicy dragon.
Ah, at last. You must be the pizza delivery boy.
No, just the local jiggy hunters.
Lies! I bet you've got my 12-foot spicy meat special in that backpack. Right now, Wordface. Then I'll eat you instead.
Oh, will you?
So cold.
Oh, that's right.
I'll soon have you licked.
That neon green tongue always threw me for a loop. Okay, I couldn't remember if he leads you. It appears he does not. Okay. So this is pretty simple as far as bosses go, especially at this late stage in the game. I know we didn't encounter Weldar yet, but... Okay. How do we avoid that? Weldar is certainly much more difficult than... Is that it? Can't be.
Enough. I've changed my mind. Forget the pizza, but I'm sure my brother will still want his.
You can see the other bit. We'll get a better look at it. There you go.
I reckon I'll go get a couple of big owl burgers.
I love how he's all neck. He just has a tiny body. I used these two guys for the promo art for this edition of Involuntary Twitching, and they are so awkwardly proportioned. Yeah, let's go around and see where Chili Willy is. He's easy enough to remember. Yeah, the chat is certainly relating to his want of pizza. Where is it? We just saw it in that cutscene. Oh, okay. It was right behind me the whole time. So, yeah, this means that I'm nearing the back of Hailfire Peaks because the ice side is traditionally to the right. So, yeah, we will be tangling with his brother right over there. And of course, it's just a sprite. They didn't put actual geometry into it, at least not on the N64. But it's very nice that they've got that little bit of world building. Okay. All right. What can we do? I thought I saw... There's a warp pad. Oh, wait, no. Is that... Yeah, that's a warp pad. Cool. Might as well just make our way around. So I was issued a challenge on Twitter by... God, down to 2 honeycombs. This is bad. How do we defeat those guys? I don't want to just keep doing that. I was issued a bit of a challenge by the co-designer of the stage. Ooh.
Scanners indicate location of kids' evacuation found. Exterior door opening to enable manual viewing. Detecting Earthling crosswind. Be careful.
Earthling crosswind.
Yoinks. I calculate it's a long way down. Huh? Ellipses. What's going on? Keep ship steady. Activate jetpack.
Poor guy.
Oh, never mind. I'm okay. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. I'm dead.
Dark. This game gets dark. And unforgiving. Can't believe we're already down to 2 honeycombs. Now, are you a Jinjo, or... Whoa! Okay. Well, that's a challenge. Okay. We'll deal with that later. Anyway, Steve Malpass, who we previously discussed, was the lead designer. These guys are called Bigafoots, I believe.
What cheek! Fancy trespassing on my glacier without my permission. Boy, are you going to suffer.
Steve designed Grunty Industries, and that was actually his first... Oh, I'm gonna die. That was his first turn in the design chair, at least as a lead on a stage. And he issued me the challenge on Twitter to figure out which side of Hailfire Peaks he designed. Apparently one half was him, and one half was Greg Mayles, the lead design on the game. So, I don't have too many touchstones for Steve Mayles' design principles other than Grunty Industries, but that being said, I think I was talking about the puzzle box design earlier. Oh, let's go talk to Bigfoot.
I'm Bigfoot. I have an enormous foot.
Well, that's nice.
Yes, it is, isn't it? And if you try to steal my shoe, you'll be seeing it close up.
But those shoes won't even fit you.
I don't care. You're not having them.
Oh, they're talking about the trainers. Not turbo trainers. The claw clamber boots. Nice little cutscene.
My poor enormous foot. Where's the first aid kit?
Very sophisticated Yetis. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think we need to turn into Kazooie and get up a mountain. Okay. No, actually, I'd be willing to bet that this gates access to Chilly Willy, much in the same way that access to Chilly Billy was gated by what you need him to blast away. So if we can find the place with the boot symbols. I need some health. Please give me health. Nothing. Nothing. I wonder if... Does the health generation actually lower when you get to advanced stages? Because we are getting absolutely nothing back from this game. Oh, I think there it was. I think... Yes. Yep, okay. Just gotta keep moving. Yeah, too many things to kill us. And you walk really slowly in the snow. Okay, maybe. No? Okay, it's just the edge of the world. Maybe this allows us to get up higher? Oh no! No! This is not where I want to be right now. Oh, okay. Wonder Wing. Sparky is telling me to use Wonder Wing. That I never use, so... Yeah, I need to do that more. We have Voice of Fox showing up. If you are a fan of Star Fox Adventures, you may know that the aforementioned Mr. Malpass voiced Fox McCloud.
Please, not my precious water again.
I'm willing to bet that Voice of Fox is Malpass himself. Welcome, sir. Still haven't figured it out. No? What do we... Oh, we need Chuffy there, of course. Yeah, we need to do a bit more puzzle solving. So, oh God, this is not the way to take care of Chilly Billy, is it? Or Chilly Willy. It's been so long. Okay, so I was talking about how Grunty Industries is a bit of a puzzle box, and trying to reverse engineer the design principles behind this stage. Please, please, health? Nothing? Come on! Reverse engineering this, I think the ice side is much more modular and isn't... I feel like it's a bit more complex, and that's the sort of design that Steve was flirting with, at least in those days. So my initial guess is that Greg did the fireside, which is very... It's utilitarian along this mountainside. You know, you can access... You can kind of understand where everything is geographically, and it goes off into little subsections. I think that's why... Yeah, so I'm gonna... That's my guess. I think Greg did the fireside, Steve did the ice side. I'm probably completely wrong, after all that careful reasoning.
No way, son! I'll only teach you this one once you got rid of that dumb bird!
You're so funny.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. And yeah, I think those hands are going to respawn, so I need to be quick about this. Also, this guy, I forget what he's called, but I'm sure someone in the chat can tell us. But he was guarding something or other. Might as well just get as many fast travel spots as possible. Oh, this area. I believe this takes away our air? There's an area in here that's so hot you can scarcely breathe. Yes, yes, yes. Inside the volcano. One. Okay. Oh, I'm right. Okay. So, Steve has confirmed that my agonizing mental effort has led me to a correct assumption that he did the ice side and Greg Mayles did the fire side. And what's remarkable about that, I mean, obviously I'm sure it was, they were joined up and massaged to fit together tonally and from a design point of view, but there's so much back and forth that you do between the two. You take the snowball onto one side. I mean, Saberman himself is found on the ice side, and ultimately you need to taxi pack him back to the fire side. Oh no, 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 no. Oh God, no. Can I get back to the middle, please? Great. Yeah, so they did a fantastic job of blending the edges so it felt cohesive as you played it. And it's really emblematic of what of what I love about this stage in general. You know, how it all feels like a world that fits together. This stage is kind of like a microcosm of that whole idea. 6. Oh, okay. That's what I get for trying to see where I'm going. Aha! In Grunty Industries, it took us a stream and a half to get our first Jiggy. This is child's play. Oof. Definitely need to use the Wonder Wing a bit more. Oh! I know this is cheating. Look, I was given a tool, I'm going to use it. And I'm going to die for it. There's no way we're going to ever get all of those honeycombs on this run. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Not the first time this will happen in Grunty Industries, but something that I think pretty much everyone learns pretty quickly as they play this, or Hailfire Peaks. I said Grunty Industries. Something you'll learn as you play this stage more and more. Oh yeah, we need to split up. Is that you can actually, because death has no consequence, apart from resetting you to a certain spot, you can actually use it as a form of fast travel throughout some of the bigger stages. So if you're down to a few honeycombs and you're way on the other side of Hailfire Peaks, there's no reason not to just jump into a bit of lava, and you'll kind of reset exactly where you left off. You need Kazooie for that. Ooh, a little anecdote. I'm sorry, I have to stop the stream because Steve Malpass is talking about Canary Mary. She was a character Greg invented. He had the idea of the race. He designed that level. I assume he means Glitter Gulch Mine and the layout of the track. And Steve implemented it, doing all the cameras and the cutscenes in the game. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I love the cutscenes in this one. A lot of really interesting camera movements and really getting to show off the world with some perspectives that you don't get much of at all in Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, the camera is one of the obvious strengths of this title. Not just playing it here, but then in cutscenes as well, like Bigafoot crying out. You wouldn't have gotten 5 angles in Banjo-Kazooie. I think this is where we need to go. Yes. And right around the corner, of course, this guy's here. That's tricky.
This one makes you safe and small to fit through gaps in a wall. First hold left trigger, then press right stick down. Protected in liquids you will be.
Oh. Hang on a second. Right trigger, left trigger, and then press. Okay, so that was the... Press down? Okay. So I'm assuming what rhymed with Z... Oh, okay, okay. I was thinking previously, you recall how he rhymes with Z rather than the American Z, which makes sense, Rare being in the UK. On Bill Drill, it said, use your head, just press Z. I was thinking that he rhymed B, and that was supposed to be Z, which would be a bit of inconsistency, but no, it's probably the letter B that he was rhyming with. All right, so we've been down there, and now we have this move, which will let us... Can we really safely get through lava in this? Huh, brilliant. Okay, well, I'll take that to the bank. Yeah, so apparently, so Steve's talking about the cutscenes in the game in the Twitch chat here. Apparently, Banjo-Kazooie, I never even noticed this, but the game... Oh, what am I trying? I'm trying to pull out Kazooie, and I forgot that I don't have her. I didn't realize, or I guess it never clicked that the first game didn't have moving cameras in the cutscenes. They were all static, and this one, oh, that was bad. They ever so slightly move, which, you know, obviously contributes quite a bit to the cinematic feel of the game. No, I think we've been ignoring this sign for a bit.
Warning! Trespassers in the exceedingly hot water are likely to be cooked.
Yes, but... Oh, not that. I forgot we had that move, though. We need to go back to Stumponodon's lair. Gloop! Maybe. Is that Gloop? Would anyone from Rare who might be out there like to weigh in? Alright, we finally got one. Ooh, Tip-Tup-Kong just asked an interesting question in the chat. If elements from Banjo-Kazooie's Mount Fire Eyes were actually used for the design of this stage, or if it was kind of a completely independent design. So I'll be interested to see if there's an answer to that. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, there was so much beta material, and as we now know through some of the Rare Replayed videos... Oh, can I do the... good. Kazooie's just so much faster. As we now know, it went through so many design permutations before they finally settled on this 3D platformer notion, that there was a lot of beta material out there. Much more so than most games, even of the day, when you would see things like early Euro Zelda, you know, that video of Link opening a chest in a sky temple and getting the Triforce from the N64, you know, all the stuff that never made it in. Banjo-Kazooie had that tenfold. So not only was there stop and swap to get people digging through the code, but you also just had that to tangle with, and you have things like Mount Fire Eyes that ultimately maybe paid off in this game. But yeah, that was a really amazing time to be a gamer in the late 90s. And kind of tuned into all this stuff. It was an embarrassment of riches. Here, everything is relatively clamped down these days until the game is nearing release. That's something that I'm actually really excited about. Sea of Thieves is that they're being very open with the development process and giving everyone a look at the early stages of the game. And it will, I would imagine, evolve over time. I think we can make it over there. Yes. that idea of game development being an ongoing campaign that the players participate in is something I'm new to. I know it's been around for a while, but I most recently came to it with Minecraft, which I started playing at the beginning of this year, and it's really amazing to have a new version of a game that I love. Oh no, I thought I could have sworn that was a platform. Oh no! Where is it? Where is it? But yeah, I'm excited to have the same thing with Sea of Thieves with a studio like Rare that I have a much closer fandom of than I do with MAYAN.
Javi's on freight service to Grunty Industries.
Well, can't I call him here? Erg. Do I need to open? Okay, these are closed. Usually these are open. Alright, that guy is gonna give us trouble if we don't take care of him. I know Gobi is up here. Okay, I'm a little stumped. At the moment, anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to read the Twitch chat, which is very good. Oh, so regarding Mount Fire Eyes, Steve is saying that it's quite possible that it was used for this. Greg would often use the best ideas that he had reincarnated in other levels. Oh, and that cutscene editor that I guess would have been developed between this game and the previous one was apparently used for the Saucer Apparel. I remember seeing a note on Twitter. It was like a birthday card. It might have been something that Steve posted himself, but on it, it was from that era in the development process, probably late '99. And someone had written, "Get back to work on the on the UFO mission." So maybe that was when he was actually using that editor. All right, let's do a little bit more exploring on the ice side. I know there's well, we can't get that Jinjo, but I know there's a little alcove that will take us to the more interesting segment of this area. And there's where Bigfoot was. Oof. God, these guys are brutal. And we still have not defeated Chili Willy, have we? Ah, there's some notes. I'm curious, maybe, yeah, these textures absolutely do hold up, Steve. I've been drooling over them to the occasional chagrin of my viewers for a few months now. It's mind-blowing. The higher resolution they get, they don't disappoint. And this is a game from 16 years ago. It's insane. You guys squeezed so much out of the Nintendo 64. No expansion pack necessary. Here they come. Okay, good. Well, that's one way to get up the ledge. Yeah, I'm curious, design-wise, Steve, what was the conversation behind moving the notes into nests, so you collect them 5 at a time, and then, what is it, 20 at a time with the treble clef? Obviously it cuts down on the collect-a-thon criticism, but... Oh, what's in there? A Jiggy. Okay, standard issue. But of course it does give you less to run around and collect, so I can see both sides of it. Was it just as simple as that in making the kind of the decision? Ah, thanks. That's very kind of you. Would that I could do this for a living. Ah! Okay. I know we've kind of got to the bigger area, but I feel like we still need to find the shoreline. Oh, actually, no. We've just gone in a big circle. Because we went up there. Erg. Okay, yeah. definitely one of his. The labyrinth. I forgot that the ice side was so in tune with that. Okay, well there's another. Oop. Back up the sledge. Okay, we didn't really look at the oil rig all that much. I think... Oh, you know what? Aha, okay. I think this is how we take care of Chilly Willy. Yes, because it's definitely gated. Obviously, you need Chilly Willy alive to get access to these claw clamber boots. So, you sort of... You know, it's like you do a puzzle. We talked about this in Grunty Industries a bit, which, hey, it makes sense from the same mind. If you're doing a puzzle, a lot of times it's very easy to go to the goal and and work your way backward. So in this case, we know the goal is Chilly Willy at the top of the mountain, and working our way backward, we know that he still needs to be alive to access these, so that he can get Bigfoot out of the way. So it stands to reason that these specific claw clamber boots are in some way directly related to defeating Chilly Willy. Oh god. This is a very nice camera movement. It really gives you that sense of vertigo. Yeah, I love that, you know, even outside the cutscenes, how dynamic the camera is. Oh god, that's icy. Okay. Yeah, this is almost certainly it. Okay. One more of you. Has my connection dropped? I'm getting low bandwidth. Sorry about that. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so Greg made the decision for the note block design and structure.
You must be the pizza delivery boy that beat up my poor brother.
He tried to eat us.
I suppose you'll be wanting pizza too? Yes, please. I ordered an anchovy deluxe. Well, tough. We've got none. I'm sure you have. Give me the pizza.
Oh, I just realized my laptop's not plugged in. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. That could have been bad. I was down to like 10% battery. Okay.
Let me have just a little taste.
If you're watching on YouTube and you saw a little jump there, apologies. I was having some streaming difficulties. And now I'm having some life difficulties. Oh no! And I have no idea whether these are... do you just run? Is that the tactic here? Well, I have one life to get through this. That was far too risky. I don't know. Oh man. I don't know how I survived that. There's no way I'm gonna survive this one. That should be it. No! How is that not it? Oh god, no, 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 no! Son of a bitch. Oh, hello! Taskbar Architect, aka Chris Alcock, has showed up. He might have been there for a while. It's really tough to... What am I doing? I thought that was a warp pad. Ugh. It's really tough to engage with the chat as the difficulty in this game ramps up, so apologies if anyone's out there. Cordio76 has also shown up, thank you. Really? We haven't got to the ice side yet with these warp pads? Damn it. Okay. Well, at least we know exactly where to go. And I think we hadn't been up here yet, so I might as well take the opportunity. Okay. Welcome back, Starkweather. Glad to see you. We're getting loads of Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze caliber puns in the Twitch chat about Chili Willy. Giving me the cold shoulder. Chili Willy needs to chill out. Do I have health? Yeah, I guess considering I died, I should have full health by now. And I can't even recall if this leads to the ice side. Nope, nope, that's just, that's bottles. What's over there? Is that the Kickball Coliseum? I don't think we've been there yet. This is a bad idea. That's an even worse idea. Oh, okay, so right, just take a right at the entrance. Yeah, that's easy enough. Ugh. Hello. Oh, there should be a little floor of obsidian right here. That's interesting. Can we grip grab along the side? How would we get to that Jinjo? I wonder if I can use my favorite cheating technique, or if that waterfall will blow it up. Let's give it a shot. Nope. Yeah, they thought of that. Okay, well done. Yeah, Karate Man Joe is quoting me when I said I know exactly where to go 2 minutes ago, and now I've wandered off to the kickball arena. I remember this room was very tricky due to the guys that keep spitting at you. Those guys. I can't recall. Minjo? Minjo? Definitely Minjo. Too easy otherwise. I can't remember what they were called. If someone called that out, I apologize. Ah, yes, these guys. Oh, no, not this again. I love that. They've grown so weary over the course of this adventure. But of course, this is a kickball tournament. A follow-up on them, in fact. I think we can get through here with this. Yes, very nice. Let's stock up on... Not you. I'll have you. I'll have... Oh, whoops. One more. Look at the light on Banjo. Look at that. That's just incredible. It cannot be overstated how gorgeous the lighting in this game is. Alright, I know one of these areas leads back to... well, to the first stage, MAYAN Temple. I can't remember which it is. Nope, definitely not that. But it's somewhere that... Okay, so again, let's use that same principle we used to get to Chili Willy. We know that as the Stony, you'll have to access this staircase, because the Stony can't jump very high. So it's got to be somewhere around here. And I believe we found it. That was easy done. Okay. So, should we do it? Yeah, I guess we're here. Might as well. Where was Humbo? She in the... Or... Yeah. Alright, another round of kickball, so I can embarrass myself in front of all of you. Hey, at least we get to talk to a few Stonies. Oh, the music. I love the MAYAN Temple songs. Like, in a few cases, I would say that Tooie's music isn't quite as memorable as excuse me, as Banjo-Kazooie's, but I don't know. There are a couple highlights, like Hailfire Peaks, like Jolly Roger's Lagoon, MAYAN Temple, where Grant just knocked it out of the park. Phenomenal work. And maybe I just have that nostalgia for Kazooie because it's the one that I spent so much time on trying to uncover. Stop and Swap and all of that. I mean, there are reasons why nostalgia treats the music in that game more strongly for me, but good lord, this game has some great tunes.
Welcome to the Coliseum Professional Kickball Championships. We like to do things a little differently here. The lower score always wins. We're just about to begin the quarterfinals.
Okay, so lower score wins. That means we need to do more goalieing than we usually do. Yeah, much more about the defense than the... Wait, no! Oh. No. It's just a logical inverse then. We need to kick red balls into our goal.
This ain't the Mayan League now.
Okay, yeah, we just need to kick red balls into ours, kick yellow into the others. No! Gosh. Okay, the red one needs some. No! This is going poorly for me. No! Oh, I got it at the last minute. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, God. This one is so much harder. Yeah, I ignored my own advice about defense. Okay, I completely missed what he said. Sorry, you don't get tortured voice acting for that line. Well, maybe I can get him to say it again.
To play any of the games, just walk through an open door.
No, I don't need that from you. Oh, no. So cute. Oh my god, that was a nail biter.
You're playing with the big boys now.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang back. Oh god. Oh, you want these? Oh, we've got to get our scores down. Oh man. Yeah, I'm completely screwing this up. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that barge move. I'm getting pretty lucky with the RNG right now. Although that yellow guy... Ooh, God. Yeah, that was another one that I squeezed out. Oh, good lord.
You've won your semifinal. The Coliseum Kickball Final awaits.
That was intense. Whew. Okay. Oh, so Chris has asked a very interesting question that I'm hoping I can read out loud here while not getting hurt. So he says, looking back, Steve, was there a deliberate intent among the team to structure the game more like a Metroid or a Zelda? Obviously referring to the fact that you go to multiple worlds, get items, use them in other worlds, as opposed to Banjo-Kazooie where it was much more linear in nature, excepting the talent trot boots that you get in one stage and use them in the previous one. Or did that just happen naturally as the logical evolution of the 3D platformer? Wow. That was close. Yeah, so that's something that I've wondered.
You'll never be the Coliseum champion.
Oh, God. So this is a mix of the two, I'm guessing. Okay. Red one's in mine. Yellow and... Oh, wait, no. Yellow and the others. Red one's in mine. Oh, God. Okay, that completely missed the point. Lowest score wins. Lowest score wins. Ah, come on. No! Oh, the purple one. I was just looking at the red and yellow. I completely missed it.
Nice try, but you didn't get the lower score.
So Steve is replying to Mr. Alcock, saying he does think it's deliberate. They were all fans of those games. He certainly knows he was. There was a lot of effort put into the structure and not necessarily being able to dust off everything in a level in the first visit, only never to return. Which I think really plays to this game's strengths, and to the sense of world building, which obviously is sort of ancillary to pure game design, but it does make you feel like you're accomplishing goals as opposed to just ticking off a bunch of boxes. So yeah, good to them for recognizing that. Ah, come on, man. Okay, my goal is just to, I think I'm more on defense now. Oh, okay, who do we need? We need to take out the red. That was not what I wanted to do. No, no, no. Oh, again, 1 point off. Okay. Okay, yeah. Sparky Z is reminding me there's no point shooting red into my own goal until... Yeah, there are no negative numbers. I should wait until I do have a score. It's a lot to keep track of.
We're the best, don't win.
Okay. Keeping it low, keeping it low. Alright, come on, come on. Purple. Need to get some purple. I think we're okay on this one. Yeah, should be. Wonderful. Whew.
I declare you the new Coliseum kickball champion.
Do we get a trophy?
Of course.
Hey, I don't know what the... Oh God! Ah! I have no idea what that achievement was, but maybe that represents another stamp or two in Rare Replay. So, excellent. It was back here. Yes. Okay. All right, as we were. Apologies to those of you trying to watch the Twitch stream that are having a bit of trouble with it. It seems like Twitch is dropping. I'm not getting any low bandwidth warnings on my side, which typically does happen if it's an issue. So yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, something that I just noticed that maybe I should have pointed out when we were playing Mayhem Temple. They made it so that the Stony has to jump to go over these little stairs, whereas Banjo and Kazooie have no problems whatsoever. Sorry for the siren in the background. Banjo and Kazooie have no problem going straight up them. So that was a little bit of very specific coding to maybe to make you activate those adorable flapping arm jump moves. Thank you, Wumba. Okay, Univin is confirming that it is a Twitch thing. Thank you for that. Sorry about that, guys. The YouTube archive will certainly be up. But yeah, see, no problems, up and down. And we go to the Kickball Stadium lobby. Banjo Kaboom, who I don't think I've called out yet, so thank you for turning up, is saying one of their favorite things in the game is the Jiggy sprite, which I believe is actually a polygonal model. I don't think it's a sprite, as the feathers are. Asking if we've ever really given an up-close look at it. I knew that was a mistake. I don't think I have yet, but yeah, I'll make a point to next time we get a Jiggy, which might be a while. What are you? Oh ho ho ho. Okay. Are we gonna get a timer? No. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay. Where was the Really? Really? Okay, there's the claw clamber. I just wanted to make sure I had a good idea of where it was before I started the timer. Come on, come on. Oh, another one. Okay, yeah. They're showing off. This is clearly a measuring contest at this point. I don't think there's anywhere else to go. I think that one might just be to get back down safely. Double apologies for the rattling in pots and pans you might be hearing in the background. I think Janelle's doing dishes in the other room. Aha! Well, speaking of looking at collectibles up close, let's not miss this opportunity to look at... Yeah, some interesting runes on that. I wonder who on the art team did that. Obviously, they probably mean nothing, but it's cool that the magic of this world does have some kind of visual representation. There is a written language of all the things that Gruntilda and probably Mumbo do. From Cheeto's spellbook. Is this gonna work? Oh my god! 5 honeycombs! What were those for? Ridiculous. And I think we determined that was a Minjo, didn't we? I think that's this room sorted. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm reading the Twitch chat. The Jinjo is about the only spot in the game where you're required to use the Wonder Wing. Cordio76 is giving me that tip, but I don't... What Jinjo are you talking about? Surely not this. I think we blew this guy up earlier. Yeah. What Jinjo? This room is a big split-up puzzle. Okay. Oh, you know what? There was a ladder that I don't think we climbed. Yeah, before I move on from the Kickball Coliseum. Well, not a ladder, but a chain. And I hope I don't get knocked off it. Okay, you know what? Remember what I said about death being convenient? Since we just came back from MAYAN Temple, it will respawn us right here. And now we have a full complement of honeycombs. So, yeah, a little cheaty. Bit of a metatextual disruption, but that's all right. Hey, Malik is in. Welcome. Okay, and what was that meant to do? Okay, so there is a split-up pad, and that, of course, that guy respawned. He always respawns. Eggs, good. Alright, let's see what we might need to use the split-up pad for. Claw Clamber is the only thing that immediately leaps to mind. Is this just another part of the puzzle? Okay, yeah. Oh, It looked like this guy was about to explode, but I think there was just some red lighting here. Let's take a look. Yep, okay, there's just a little patch of red that he went through before he turned back to normal. Alright, this lava lake, I would assume... okay. But can we get through this? Wouldn't we need to turn off? I doubt this will let us through. It's so punishing. It's so unnecessary. I learned my lesson when I jumped into water and was injured. I don't need it to be reinforced by lava. Okay. I'm being told that the shack pack is the salve to cure what ails us, or at least to soothe our perpetual burns. Wonder Wing. Okay, everyone is freaking out on me. Yep. That's the Jinjo they were talking about. Fine. Okay, I hear you loud and clear, Twitch chat. All right. So I could have used a shack pack as well, but yeah, we'll do it the real way. There is a bit of a 15-second delay, I'll remind those of you in the chat, so there's also the game I'm trying to, play, so my attention's a little diverted. Alright, thank you for the advice, though, as always. Especially Sparky Z, who's getting a little upset. Alright. Yeah, Wonder Wing. I need to learn to use the Wonder Wing move. It's something I don't think I ever used in that's the Coliseum. I don't think I ever used it in Banjo-Kazooie. It really takes some getting used to just to think to use that move. That's another example of this game being more Metroidvania styled. You have to think about the moves in your repertoire that you may not even ever really touch. No? Okay. Like right now. That's a nice little animation. Okay, so I think something like half an hour ago, I was trying to figure out how to get back to the ice side. Remember where I knew exactly where to go? Yeah, because I still haven't defeated Chilly Willy, have I? Okay. This, I believe, this goes down to where there's a flight pad, which should help me out a bit. Or possibly not. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, that just leads over to Saberman? Huh. Okay, that flight pad's over there. What do you say? Should we do it? Yeah, why not? Not too bad. I'll take that. Do you really only get one gold feather at a time? Two at a time. Okay, Sparky Z is telling me there's still more in the Coliseum. Yeah, I'll go back later. Remind me next week. Sorry, I don't mean to be dismissive. I just can't keep backtracking. This we'd never get anywhere. What goes here though? Is this that same place I got Gloop? Okay, I thought for some reason I thought that was down below. Or was that just a lava lake? Okay. Apparently there's an overly complicated split-up puzzle back in the Coliseum. Yeah. Remember that for our cleanup stream. Okay, now I know we stood on here earlier when I was Star Truck over Steve arriving in the chat, but let's see what...
That's switch looks rusty. You'll need more weight.
Okay, easy enough. So that's going to require the snowball, and we need to pick up some mass before we get up there. I remember in the early campaign of this game when there were very judiciously doled out screenshots. We were trying to figure out, just basically reverse engineering from those shots, what the worlds in the game would be and what the archetypes would be. I remember seeing one with this oil rig in the background, it covered in ice, and I thought it was going to be a completely separate stage from the fireside of Hailfire Peaks, which is one of the first ones that was revealed. Little did I know how complex this game would actually get. Alright, so, yes, what I believe we needed to do... Alright, claw clamber boots. And then at some point, I need to take Kazooie somewhere up there. If memory serves, there... Oof. I need to keep my health up for that fight. If memory serves, we get Kazooie's glide move from somewhere up that spire. So we would need to split up and then figure out how to get up there. It might involve going through a cave. But we'll deal with that after we stop getting regular bombardments. Provided it's in my capacity as a gamer. Alright. Oh. Hey, that's nice of them. Okay, so this should be a piece of cake. As long as I stay on the path. Which I will make every effort to do. Oh, you know what? Before we climb up there, let me see if we can get a good look at... I rarely die in this fight, so coming back to the arena is something I don't often... Ah, damn, he's obscured. I don't think there's a better way to get a look at him. I'm trying to do this without triggering the fight. Damn, there it goes.
Have you got my anchovy deluxe pizza yet? No? Then I'll chew your bones once more.
How do you avoid that first one, man? Oof. Okay, I'm not getting the 3 hits that I was getting on Chili Willy. Or Chili Billy. Okay, got him there. He does move a lot faster, I think. I wonder if the difficulty of these two fights is calibrated based on which one you encountered first. I also wonder if, you know, in his dialogue when we first encountered Chili Willy... Oh, there he goes. That was so much easier.
Stop it. I don't want pizza anymore. I'll go and get to takeout instead. Hold on, you frosty fool. We've beaten both of you now. So I reckon we should get a trophy. A trophy, eh? How about this?
Okay, so if you fight Chili Willy first, he'll have 6 health. Alright, so they do adjust the difficulty. There's that awkward body.
Now which way is it to the fly-through McJiggies?
Everyone's a fan of McJiggies. Supersize the O Hags. It was requested to get an up-close and personal look at the Jiggy, with all of its beautiful particulate matter. Trying to... There it is. Yeah, I love the sort of refraction that they have going on. It's not a new technique for this game. They looked much like this in Banjo-Kazooie, but yeah, especially from afar, it looks fantastic. And this water damages me, doesn't it? I think so. Oh, God, yeah. Okay. So now that we've done away with the Dragon Brothers, presumably, it might be a Babs and Buster Bunny no relation situation. But yeah, the Chilies. We've taken care of them, which will make this world much easier. Let's get a better look at it, by the way. Here's the dividing line. That right there. That's what I was looking for. This little alcove, which brings you over to the igloo. It kind of unlocks the shoreline, and yeah, okay. See, it is a bit of a labyrinth. I don't dislike that about it. You know what we can do? I see down there jam jars. I think we can split up, get Kazooie, take her up here, and I believe we can flap right down there. So why can't I do this? Why? I will not survive this fall. Oh, okay. Well, that was lucky. there was no way I would survive that. All right, but let's try and do exactly what I said without dying, ideally. But there was a split-up pad somewhere, wasn't there? Oh, yes, it was up higher. Damn. Bit of backtracking, bear with me. Bird with me. We shall bear and bird together. Nothing. These guys just straight up do not drop health. Okay. 1 health with Kazooie. Let's see if we can do this. The answer is probably no. Whew, okay. Come on. Okay, we've got it. Now it's the somewhat trickier matter of, can we get... Ooh, it's too much ice. Alright, I think I can do this. Perfect.
Now you're lifting, no big fat bear. Easy to be tube like through the air, jumping higher than old sugar, fly pads or whatever.
Yeah, I shouldn't have held A through that one. Got away from me. Dismissed. Oh, beautiful. All right, this is such a wonderful move. Ah, yes. Ah, yeah. So we've basically unlocked. Oh, well, that was a mistake. But yeah, we've now we've now unlocked quite a bit of our ability to traverse this game. Oh, that's wonderful. That feels so good. They were very smart to save this move until the penultimate stage. And then you get to go back. I was gonna say have to. You get to go back and use it in other stages. I remember one specifically in Jolly Roger's Lagoon that requires this move. And it gives you a new way to appreciate those previous worlds. You know what? Yeah. Let's get back up there and glide around a bit more. Okay. Where do we want to go? That's the question. Uh-huh. Is there anything up here? Okay, so it's gliding, it's not flying. You still have to... A little strangely, you still have to have Banjo to fly properly, but that's okay. Is there anything around this spire that we really need to get with Kazooie? It doesn't appear so. I'm still curious about what's on top of that platform. Maybe a Jiggy spawned there at some point? Okay, let's not go down there. I think we need Banjo for that. Yeah, okay, let's get Banjo. Okay. Ah, come on. Alright, well, let's go down here. Another beautiful jiggy. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Okay, I was about to say, that's hardly fair. And then he just ran right past me. Alright, so interestingly, these guys... It looks like the code to make them drop normal honeycombs is turned off. But the specialty ones that get more and more harrowing as you gain health actually work just fine. They of course, are just much less frequently dropped. Oh, hello, Mildred.
Hey, young man, I'm Mildred Ice Cube, but I seem to have misplaced my husband, George. There was this terrible blizzard, and he was whisked off into the sky. So? Isn't it obvious? I want you to go and look for him.
Yeah, my vocal range was not made for that. Alright, so obviously she's harboring a known fugitive. So we need to get there as soon as we possibly can. Any other dialogue, Mildred?
My husband George was blown away into the sky. I don't think you're taking this little man I've acquired either.
Acquired? We're freezing him to death. Alright, what say we go visit an old friend. A disgusting old friend. By which I mean Mr. Pants. Now, of course, it's Boggy.
Hello, Boggy. Good. Take a look at my widescreen TV. It's got loads of features.
I'm sure it has.
It has, actually. 100 Hz scanning, Dolby 5.1 surround sound, 9,999 channels, 15 SCART sockets, 3 remote controls.
Yan.
No, sorry, but it's got no online shopping and I'm really hungry. Sorry, what do you want? The big hot fish would be great.
And there you go. Gloop for your supper. He will just eat everything.
Oh, what was that? Wow, the fish must have swallowed a jiggy. Well, if it's not edible, I don't want it. Fair enough, Boggy. I'll add it to our collection. Be my guest. I got stuff to watch.
Let's take a look at what this stuff is that he's busy watching. This is actually how we justify following any game in which Mr. Pants makes an actual appearance. Because Boggy is clearly watching a show in which Mr. Pants dances for the entertainment of others. Which means that Mr. Pants exists in a physical capacity in this world. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but who else is gonna... who else will champion the cause of It's Mr. Pants if not us? We need this one. Give it to us.
Lovely fish that. Why not stay a while? I've just got the new Bear Babes DVD. Should be hot stuff.
Yeah, let's just go over to our friend's house and have a wank together in the living room. What is he getting at? So of course this, Boggy is such a weirdo. The house livens up a bit once we get everyone from Witchy World in. We can actually go into the basement and see some of them, some of the children that we met in the previous game. Obviously now big fans of us, which isn't too shabby. So, interestingly, you know how I always point out the bouncy castle physics, because their beds are frozen, they don't move at all. That has to be an intentional choice, and I love it. Also, a little nostalgic flavor from home. Very nice. Are there 3 beds? Oh, okay, so one of them... 2 of them? Oh, okay. So this must be Boggy and Mrs. Boggy's bed. This is one of the kids, and then the other 2 kids are in this bunk bed. Oof. I think that explains why there's not a 4th kid. Someone was saying they love how Mr. Pants, there's a tiny bit of animation on one of his feet. It's like he was redrawn ever so slightly for that second frame of animation. Boggy, anything else besides bear babes?
Lovely fish, that. Why not stay a while?
Nah, okay. He's single-minded. When the wife is out of town, the DVDs come out. Hey, that can be healthy for a marriage. Hailfire Peaks. Icy side. Okay, so I think we can destroy this. Lovely. And yeah, we are going to need some help from Mumbo to raise an old friend from the, well, not dead, but from an eternal slumber.
Priceless.
Also, fans of Banjo-Kazooie may know that this is one of the most aggravating moments in the entire game. Look what we have here. Why, that looks tailor-made for an ice key. I actually forget how we get all the way back there. It's a fun little diversion what the ice key does, but yeah, nothing that need occupy our mind at the moment. God, they run fast.
Gently, Bentley. Spiffing what?
DJ Justin throwing out some Saberman catchphrases. Aha! Finally! Okay, now we can come back here relatively easily. And here's the train switch. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Obviously that switch is enormous, suggesting that we need Humba's assistance. Really? Really? Nothing. Maybe even the build drill? Okay, okay. Alright, I approve. It wasn't an oversight. Ooh, that one it might have been. Okay. You have to be right on the top. Alright. That's nice. I'll allow it. Does it work on his helmet? Alright, so... another thing I really like in this game is, you know, in addition to the dynamic shadows that you get from Banjo and Kazooie themselves, you also get kind of a hint at what's going on above you, and if you'll recall, that Mumbo pad was right here, and Mumbo has been doing a lot of healing in this game, in keeping with, you know, his shaman sensibilities. So, no, nothing. Perhaps some fire, Scarecrow. No, how do we do it? No, how do I shit out an egg in this game? There it is. Nope. Yeah, Cordy is pointing out that this level has kind of a heaven-hell vibe to it. Which, yeah, is really interesting. Once you dispose of the chilies and can actually spend some time, I'm just idly running right now, by the way. Once you dispose of them and can spend some time exploring the stage without feeling like you're under siege every 30 seconds, this is definitely the calmer, more kind of serene area. And then Hailfire Peaks, of course, you still get bombarded with fireballs from all sides. There's something to that. It's really nice. Someone was also trying to clue me into a secret passage in Wumba's Wigwam. Is it over here? It is. Well, that's going to save us a lot of time. Although I don't know that we ever... Okay, we did get that Globo. We have 2. Before we... God, there's so much to do. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I think we can... Oh, wait. Did we? Yeah, I think we can do this.
Welcome again, parent.
We got Globo.
Must give magic creature to Mumbo if what help. Want Mumbo's help?
Sure.
Alright, so need to resurrect Saberman and the alien if we can. I don't know if we have access to the alien just yet. I'm trying to taunt Humba a bit.
Mumbo, get out of pool.
So, yeah, folks are talking about that secret passage and how incredibly obscure it is. And apparently there's only one hint in the entire game is one of those, you remember behind Jiggy Wiggy's temple, I think Chris pointed this out in the Twitch chat, there were those signs about really obscure secrets in the game. Can I... Good. Hope this worked. So apparently those signs, one of them hinted that there's the secret passage, and normally you would only you would see that, and then 15 hours of gameplay would go by.
Big drop. Hurt lots. Oh, where am I?
You did. Mumbo used powerful shaman magic. You alive?
Didn't need puny earthling magic. Could have used special powers instead.
Spaceman ungrateful. Waste Mumbo's time. Me should teach lesson.
Sorry, strange friend. My special powers are low, and we need your help. Our 3 children have escaped the ship before we crashed in the lagoon. If you can find and return them to me safely, I'll bestow the Earth with wondrous gifts.
Mumbo like gifts, not tacky alien merchandise though.
Kids will be hiding from danger until they detect alien signals.
There's a Globo.
Mumbo impressed, but Mumbo better.
Okay, so that was behind Humba. This one is right below us, and... there he is. Okay. He's cold. I think we can get up there with Kazooie and help him out. So... how did they just appear? I'm thinking within the world of the game. My best guess... Oh, you know what? We're gonna probably have to... I don't know. I don't think Mumbo can jump that high. We might have to warp up there. Because I think Mumbo's... Oh, no, there's a slope. Thank God. Okay. Yeah. Maybe there was some kind of alien cloaking magic. Wait. Oh, it's over there. Can we get up there with Mumbo? Give it a shot. I don't think I've ever taken fall damage as Mumbo. It's a nice little animation. Oh. Okay, good. They do give you an ability to get up here. Now, the other question, of course, does Boggy have anything to say to Mumbo? Quickly switching the channel back to Mr. Pants.
Sorry, but I'll only talk to Banjo or Kazooie.
Typical. Racist. Okay, so apparently Mumbo has to heal one of the kids after I've freed it. So says Quirtio. But at least we can get Saberman back into the world of the living. We are just at 90 minutes. Hey, another achievement!
Many thanks, young sir. Why, I've been frozen in there since 1984.
Mumbo thinks seen crazy old man before, perhaps?
It's quite possible. I come from a golden age where wolves were kings. The name's Saberman. Adventuring is my game. Or, at least was my game.
What Cable Man doing in Ice Block?
That cursed saber wolf chased me all the way here, where I was frozen in my tracks by the ice dragon. I'm rather cold. Could you see a way to warming me up?
Mumbo not do that, but no bear that bite.
Okay. Mumbo shirking his duty, but at least we've warmed up our good friend Saberman. And I know that there's a pretty storied back history to fall damage. No. Well, obviously there's the Saberman trilogy, 2 of which we got in Rare Replay. Huh. Can we talk to you again? No?
Many thanks, Earthling. Magic Man. If you see that bear, tell him to hurry up and get all my kids back.
And I think, wasn't there going to be a 4th one? Was Meyermare the 4th one that was canceled? And I think people have put it together that somehow the continuity actually works, that Saberman would be here at that time, although, I don't know, I could be misremembering. Alright. Back to Mumbos. Okay, so the trilogy was Saberwolf, Underworld, and Nightlord. Okay, yeah. All 3 of which we got in Rare Replay. And Pentagram. Meyermare was the 3rd game referenced by Underworld's 3 exits. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read the Twitch chat as I go through these. Alright. So we need to get... We can at least get that Globo, but while we're around back... I do remember this water being particularly cold, but yeah, I think we can... There we go, not too bad. Yeah, these guys have no reservations about dropping health, thankfully. Whew. There it is.
Hey, thanks, Earthling.
It's being pointed out how much I've got done in... Oh, yeah. How much I got done in the stages compared to... Oh, come on. To Grunty Industries. Yeah. Grunty Industries, it really is. It's... God, that stage is like all prep. Oh, no. I thought he was still... Okay. That's fine. We still have a decent amount of health. Oh, there he is. Did we ever take an opportunity to look at the... I don't remember if we did, but check... What is this alien insignia? It's like the Starfleet insignia mixed with a BAFTA. Or is that an afro? Is that a person's face with an afro? I can't tell if that's just negative space or... That might be a guy with an afro singing. What is that? We should get Steve Mails or Ed Bryan on the line.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
Beats me. You could try to beak-to-mouth resuscitation.
No chance.
I mean, this is a job for a professionally qualified doctor.
Okay, well, their names are Alphet, Betet, and Gamet, possibly Gamete. I don't know how they reproduce. Okay, no, these are definitely people. Okay, so that's interesting. I wonder what the I wonder what that's all about. All right, while we're mussing around with these kids, may as well... Where am I trying to go? Okay, let's just go get Mumbo real quick. Might as well. And we do have the Globo for Humba, but I don't yet want to use it. I'll go ahead and pay her, though. You know what? Sometimes I think Humba hides stuff above her wigwam. Is there anything up here? Or was that just Mumbo in the last game doing that? Nah. Okay.
You have Globo. Want to give to Humba? Jump in Wampa Pool.
Alright, I think what we'll do for today's stream, we've activated that. Let's go ahead and rescue all these children and then call it a stream. And and then we can pick right back up where we left off. And if anyone wants more Grunty Industries, maybe we'll flip-flop back and forth. I know technically I probably should have spent another stream in GI, but yeah, I've been tantalized by Hailfire Peaks for a few weeks now. Yeah, I just really wanted to jump in. Okay. Mumbo's animation cycles are so adorable in this game. Like when he runs out of juice on this thing. Aww. I love the smooth camera. How it's not just stuck on, I think it was an octagon in the last game. And they were able to build the stage around kind of octagonal paths, so it was easy for you to snap the camera directly behind the path. But I love that depending on how long or how much you hold the C buttons and now control stick, you actually control how much the camera moves. It really gives you much more control over the world. Or at least how you move within it. Up. Umanaka.
Thank you, Earthlings, not all brains dead. Thank you, Earthlings, not all brain dead.
That's what it was. Okay. Groovy.
My dad says you're nearly as good as magic as he is.
So...
Yeah, I was dead and you used magic. Let's do it again.
Ah, so another case to be made for Jinjos being aliens. Why else would he have that? Not only was there a Minjo on the alien spaceship, but yeah, I think that's about all the evidence you need. And that means Mumbo's an alien by extension, right? Yeah, Sparky is reminding me there's a ton of cleanup in Worlds 2 through 5 that I need to go back and do. So, yeah, we'll also spend some time on a cleanup stream at some point. Maybe I'll put out a poll on Twitter what you guys want to see more of. Grunty Industries, some more Hailfire Peaks next week, or if we should really just spend the time cleaning up with all the moves that we've acquired since the early months of the stream. It has been months, hasn't it? Let's see if there's any nifty dialogue for these guys. With Banjo and Kazooie, that is.
Your progress surprises me, Earthling. You only have a one.
One what? One more? Oh, one more to go.
One more to find. I'm not sure how I ended up under the ice block, but thanks. Hurry up and find the others, then we can all go home.
So, yeah, I gotta figure out, I think it was up this-a-way. Yeah, this was that little alcove that connected the two sections, wasn't it? Uh-huh, good. Maybe I went up a little too far. Yeah, okay. I love that glowing green area. That's a very helpful visual indicator. And good lord, they both started running at me from that distance? Whoa! Hey, we just got a standard honeycomb out of that one. Maybe it's just extremely rare to come from these guys. Okay. So, back to Kazooie. And then... Ooh, Cameron Regal is teasing a little something for the end of the stream. Speaking of Grunty Industries, I happen to know what this little surprise is, and it's pretty spectacular. Oh man, I thought for sure I was gonna get hit there. Okay, so now it should just be a matter of flying across there. Yep, good, good, good.
Cool. I look like a baby.
Mummy?
Don't look at me, kid.
This is so cold, Mummy. Daddy, you know, like gold earthling planet.
It's easy enough. What? Oh, I get it. Yeah, and we haven't used that move in a while.
Great, nice and toasty now. Time to go home.
Oh man, I was told to talk to her again, but...
You have done well, Earthling. But I shall now have to exterminate you all for taking so long. Have you kids seen my laser anywhere? No, it must be on the ship. Your race is spared for now, Earthling. Stand clear. Beaming up sequence initiated.
So weird. This game is not afraid to go out of left field. Okay. Well, I think that's as good enough a place as any to end it. But Cameron, let's see what you got. I'll wander around while Cameron debuts his surprise, and then we'll tweet it out on social media so everyone can see. We are recording this on September the 11th. So go back to the DK Vine account for September 11th, 2016, and you'll be able to, if you're, oh, whoops. That's not the button I wanted to press. So if you're listening to this on YouTube, you'll still be able to see what's going on. So, Cameron has, he's saying data mined Banjo-Tooie, sounds legit, and he's discovered the canonical, rarely seen fire extinguisher, Extinguisho. And I have a Jiggy I need to pick up. It's being pointed out. So, yeah, Cameron has done an amazing job at putting together this this image of Extinguisho in a polygonal style that is perfectly evocative of the models in this game. So, absolutely brilliant work, Cameron. Lee Loveday will never suggest, or can never suggest, that we take implications of canon lightly. Yeah, if you're curious about that, check out, I think it was last week's stream, possibly the week before, where discussion about our new friend Extinguisho came about. Brilliant job, Cameron. Where is that Jiggy? Alright, so as I collect one of my very few spoils from this week's stream, I do want to thank all of you. Wow, that bounced off to the side. That's a little weird. I want to thank all of you for sticking with me. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one, especially to Steve Malpass for coming in and giving us some insights into this level. Brilliant work, sir. You can probably... I know Steve worked at Lionhead before it shut down, so I'm certain he was on the Fable series. I don't follow it closely enough to know the credits that well, but I believe he had to have been on that series, so check that out. Steve also worked on Star Fox Adventures at Rare and a number of other titles with the Banjo team, so yeah, it was such a treat and an honor to host you here. Thanks to Chris Alcock as well for showing up, Chris from off of Rare, and everyone in the chat, and those of you watching at YouTube. Do leave comments on the YouTube video. I read all of those, try to respond to as many of them as I possibly can. If you liked this, leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing to our channel. We try and put loads of content out there to make it worth your while. And check out our Patreon, dkvine.com/Patreon. But until next week, where I'll put up a poll and you guys will decide what I'm doing in this game, this has been Chad McCanna, and I thank you for your time.